Star Wars: The Force Awakens has arrived. What's up guys, Cam here coming at you with another movie review. Today I am doing Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It is about freaking time that this movie came. Now I am a huge Star Wars fan. I was so pumped whenever I found out a couple years ago that they announced that they were going to make a new trilogy. I was so excited. I've been waiting, checking daily for news, anything new rumors, everything about this movie. I've been checking daily, and now that it's here, it's almost surreal, to be honest with you. Before I get too deep into this though, I just want to say this will be a completely spoiler-free review. Normally I would do my top 5 favorite scenes at the end of the review, but I'll be saving that for a different time. I'll be saving that for next month, because not everybody has seen this movie yet, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. I want you guys to go in there and be completely just blown away by everything that happens. I don't want to spoil anything for you, so my top 5 favorite scenes will come in January. I went into this movie with the attitude of, if it's better than the prequels, I'll be happy. And guess what? It is much better than the prequels. The Force Awakens is directed by J.J. Abrams. It stars Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Domhnall Gleeson, Adam Driver. I mean, great cast. Amazing cast for this movie. All great actors, especially Daisy Ridley and John Boyega. They were definitely great finds for this movie. Great new talent that's able to show us that they've got what it takes to be in a Star Wars movie. I mean, they just gave the performances of their lives. Now let's talk a little bit about the acting for this movie. I didn't see actors. I watched this movie, I did not see actors. I saw the characters. I saw the people inhabiting this universe that they've created. I mean, do you know how it feels to look at Harrison Ford playing Han Solo and not see Harrison Ford playing Han Solo? Every actor in this movie brings their A game, especially with the humor of this movie. This movie is so funny. Great banter between the characters, especially with Han and Chewbacca. It was fresh, it was witty, it was hysterical. So there were some parts that had me gripping my sides from how hard I was laughing. This is also a very well shot movie. They have great long takes, great cinematography. You really feel like everything that's happening is really happening. It doesn't look like the editing of a professional movie maker. No, it looks like everything is really happening in that movie. It is so hard to tell the difference between what's CGI and what isn't. It is blended together so seamlessly, and the CGI is so damn good that you just can't tell the difference. And I love that this movie uses real practical props, practical sets, everything, rather than the green screen bullcrap that we got with the prequels too. It is great to see. But all that aside, how is the story itself? How does the story hold up? Well, we have Rey, who is a scavenger who's played by Daisy Ridley, who runs into John Boyega, who is a stormtrooper, who plays a character named Finn. And the new empire that's now called the First Order is building this super weapon, and they basically have to figure out how to stop it. And along the way they run into Han Solo, Princess Leia, everybody that we know and love. And the action that they encounter while on this adventure is just, it's great. It's so captivating. You really feel immersed in this movie. You feel the characters' struggles. You really feel how they're feeling. And this immersion factor is due to the great cinematography, the amazing acting, the story, everything just molds together so well to create a captivating movie, an absolutely captivating movie. And to be honest, I love this movie more than Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, I love this movie more than Empire Strikes Back. Not by much. Empire Strikes Back is here, The Force Awakens is right here. Let's talk a little bit about the villains of this movie, because there's 4, count it, 4 villains in this movie. You have Kylo Ren, who's played by Adam Driver, Supreme Leader Snoke, who is played by Andy Serkis, General Hux, who's played by Domhnall Gleeson, and Captain Phasma, who's played by Gwendolyn Christie. General Hux and Captain Phasma are just kind of there. You know, they're there, they do their evil things, and then, you know, whatever. The one that you really connect with is Kylo Ren. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but there is something about him that's going to completely take you by surprise. And it really helps you to delve into his character, and it really helps you to actually feel for him. You might not agree with everything that he's doing, but you understand why he's doing it, and that makes for a great villain. As it said, a story is only as good as its villain, and Kylo Ren is the perfect villain for this movie. Adam Driver brings the charisma, he brings the intimidation factor, he brings the fear. Everything that this character is required to make the audience feel, he brings it to the table completely. The pacing of this movie is really good too. It doesn't give you a whole lot of time to breathe between each action scene, but it gives you just enough time to get into the characters before the next big action set piece. I mean, this movie feels a lot longer than just 2 hours and 15 minutes. Guys, I'm not going to take too much time talking about this movie because I really want you to go and see it for yourself. I'm going to give Star Wars The Force Awakens a 9.5 out of 10. Please, for God's sake, please see this movie. Go support this movie. Not that it needs the support at this point because they already broke the record of box office sales, but please go experience it for yourself. You will not be disappointed if you're a Star Wars fan. Even if you're just a casual moviegoer, you'll still find enjoyment in this movie. Well guys, that's it. I will be doing my top 5 favorite scenes next month, so look forward to that, and as always, I will see you in the next review.